Welcome back to my Factorio Let's Play. Um, so I feel like I was kind of stressing out the other day when I was making the video for the last episode, and I'm not sure why, because honestly, this whole thing has just kind of been to have fun and learn the game more and just make something, because I've never really like uploaded YouTube videos and stuff before. So I was thinking about it. I'm like, why am I even stressing? Like, there's no rush on anything. There's no like, expectation. I mean, I'm sure people, I guess the thing I was worried about was people like judging me for not being great at whatever the mid game to end game of this, but I'm like, there's really is no like right way to play this game or wrong way to play this game. So I'm like, you know what? Why am I even stressing? Why am I stressing? It's silly. So I'm just gonna keep playing, do things little by little, and eventually we will have accomplished beating the game, the Space Age DLC anyways. So all that to say, I'm done stressing. There's no point. It's kind of silly. And yeah. So we are fully built up. We can launch tons of rockets. We have this ship ready. I built this specifically for calcite transportation because we want that automated. But looking at this, we don't have rockets being launched as frequently as we do like on Novice. So this is backed up, obviously. So we could launch a few rockets, but like our blue chip production's kind of lacking and all that. So I'm not gonna send this guy out yet. I'm just gonna have it kind of ready. Turn off personal logistics. I'm gonna have that kind of ready to this is gonna be kind of ready for when I can ship out calcite and have a ton of stuff. But for right now, I'm like, it's fine just to kind of rest here. I think it's not that big a deal. And it'll build up the asteroids and stuff as well. So we can focus on what I really want to do is go and try to tackle Gleba, even though that's going to be a whole challenge in itself because I'm not great at Gleba yet. But that's all right. We are going to just bash our head into the wall until we get it down. So I'm going to turn on automatic requests, and because I think there's enough to send up some rockets here before I take off. Got a few more EM plants we can ship up. I'll probably just do like one stack of those, one stack of these. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll let this ship up. I already have one of each of these. Okay. So we'll just let this ship up a rocket of pink science, and then we'll drop that off at Novice. Double check to make sure we have everything we can possibly think of for Gleba. And I might just, without even checking, I might just go there. I can always ship myself more stuff. Send those turbo splitters down. I should use this to kind of start transporting belts, green belts to Novice. I'm gonna unlimit that chest, so that's building up. And oh, this one's not even stocking up. Oh wait, that's the yellow ones. I'm silly. Okay. This one, we just don't have lots of red chips on this planet, which we can make a bigger setup of red chips eventually. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to expand the the bots network out a bit. So I want to do this cliff deletion planner. And for some reason, I think the deletion planners and upgrade planners are built for only whatever planet you're on, and then when you're not on that planet, you can't use them remotely. I think it's kind of annoying. We're gonna set all these to destroy because we want to get rid of the cliffs, so that once we come back to Volcanus later, we have an easy time building lots of stuff. So I'm going to go and place a bunch of these guys so that the coverage is out there. And I think I automated all the stuff it takes to make this little grid. I believe. So we're going to want to make Volcanus much bigger than it is now, and if we want to be launching rockets off of here like crazy, which we do, we want to be shipping out tons of orange science later, tons of calcite. We want to be able to be launching rockets like crazy, but for now I'm just gonna focus on getting the they have enough stuff to dump, getting all the trees and rocks out of the way, getting all the cliffs out of the way, and just let them do their thing. I have the pink science, and that is all that is here. We cleaned it out. There's not a full stack of these yet. So we will take off back to Novice. Speaking of, how is Novice doing? Let's see. What are these guys upgrading? Oh, the belt's out here. Okay. There is no more blue belts, or red belts, it looks like, that can be upgraded. I mean, there's a few that are still upgrading, like 400, but we almost have the entire base to blue belts, which is awesome. I love that. I'm also going to throw down this. That's going to be so much wood. That's all right. Let's see. Let's do whatever's in the network. So we're going to throw down a deletion planer and put the bots to work for a very, very long time, getting rid of all that wood. And I don't know if there's anything you can really do with excess wood in this without like a mod. It's just burned. I mean, we could ship it up to, oh, you know what? We could ship it up to our spaceship for when we go to Gleba. Because I know there's some things that take lots of wood. I just don't know how long that would take to ship up rocket-wise. As they stack to... Oh, rocket capacity is 500. That's only 2 rockets. So I'll send some wood up. Because we'll use that as fuel. Why not? We're also going to request some landfill. Because I think I need landfill over there. And... I think that's everything we're going to need for right now. I mean, our ship is very capable of making the journey, so we can always head back and forth when we need to, but do I have everything? I think so. I have pretty much everything I can do. I'll get a stack of recyclers up here. We have some, right? Yeah, we have recyclers on here. I'll bring some steel furnaces just in case we don't have a good amount of power. We have enough to throw down our little power setup. Our like little block of it. So that'll be fine. And then big mining drills. How many of those do we have? Ooh, we don't have any. We sent them all down to Novice. So this is gonna ship us up the stuff we need. These are... Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? That is not... That's gonna take forever. Rocket capacity 20. Yeah, we're not doing that. That's gonna take absolutely forever. I didn't realize landfill was such a small rocket capacity. That's so dumb. So you might as well send it up by stone and make it there, right? Because rocket capacity is 500. It takes 50 to make one. So that can make 10. I mean, I guess it's still not that good. I think landfill, you just have to make it on whatever planet. Let's see. How is our big network doing? Place some more of these down while those rockets are launching. Eventually we'll get stuff to build on like lava to fill it in. Same with Fulgora. We'll get stuff to fill in the ocean. But for now, it's gonna look really messy, but it's fine. We just want one giant connected grid, so that the entire base is covered in orange. For my own OCD purposes. Okay, do we have all the stuff we need? It's still launching rockets of landfill, so it's got 3 more, I think, that it'll send up. How many did these go? 500. Yeah, 2 rockets. So we got like 4 or 5 more rockets, and then we're gonna head out to Gleba. I haven't looked at science in a while, but I feel like our base right now, we just don't have the capacity to do much of the infinite researches. Especially because we'll run out very quickly of like purple science. This was lacking. We have it built up now, so we can do some researches. I'll do... Do we have any pink? Or did we not drop it down? We did not drop it down. I don't even think we have enough pink science to do like any of these. 2,500, 2,200. We've got all the, yeah, we don't really have any pink science to do any of these. So we can start this one, but we're gonna have to ship like another rocket. And we're just not making that much yet. It's very, oh, I should have shipped over foundries here. Oh well. It's missing out on production. I'll have to rebuild it too, so I'll do that in another video. Because this one, we want to go to Gleba. And we're going to struggle there. I already know it's going to be difficult because I definitely don't have it down. But I just want all the basic sciences out the way. Like carbon fiber, efficiency module 3s. Epic quality is a huge one. And this one's very big, because then we can start getting calcite on other planets much easier. We're gonna have a lot of wood stocked up. That's okay. Did I bring... Yes, I did. Okay, personal laser defenses. I'm going to want some of these for working over on Gleba. Because they're pretty good. You don't have to worry too much about getting attacked when you have those, at least in the beginning. And I did not send myself up any Tesla turrets, which was a mistake. So, because I did want to bring those... But I'll go to Gleba and then I'll come back. I'll have the ship go do it so that I can actually do something exciting rather than just waiting. All right, so we're going to set up Gleba as a destination. We're going to do circuit condition, same thing, because it's a manual ship. And we are going to take off as soon as this rocket lands here. Wait, now one last rocket. And it just launched, so we're about to take off. Very exciting. All right, onward to Gleba, and I'm gonna save because I don't know, force of habit, I guess. I hate this planet. I'm really bad at it, but you know what? I am going to figure it out. We don't have to do anything too crazy in the beginning. We just have to get something running long enough to make some of the science. And while I travel over there, I'm going to set up the Gleba science delivery system. So this is going to go right here. Instead of orange science, it's going to be, we don't even have it unlocked yet, so we're going to clear that out. But this is going to be where we request, just like we do right here. Let me put lights down because you can't really see it. But just like we do right here for pink science, right here for orange science, we're going to request Gleba science. It's a green also. It's a different color green. Can't really call it green. I mean, it would be green and green science because I was already calling this one green science, but so that's going to come up here and feed right onto the science. And yeah, so we are almost out of pink science already. We're only a quarter of the way. Definitely don't have enough to research that yet, but we can get it started. And we'll do like some other like general researches, I guess, while we're over here. But it also wouldn't hurt to have the science built up for whenever we start unlocking the stuff. But anyways, we are here. Super exciting. I'm going to drop down my, where is it? Cargo landing pad. And then the cargo bays and myself. Here we go. Yay. All right. First landing on Gleba. So, landed right here where there isn't lots of stuff. Looks like no water. That's all right. Where can I place this so I can request everything? Okay. 2, 3. I can't because there's stuff everywhere. But I don't have my bots yet. So let's drop my bots. And I'm pretty sure with that much cargo storage, I can drop like everything here. So just try to. I'm going to turn this off for now. And let's get rid of all the trees around here. Something exploded. I don't know what it was. Did I send myself repair packs? I did not. I would keep that in mind. Kind of problematic, but it'll be alright. Okay. And the personal lasers. Can't forget those. And laser turrets, because that's what we're going to use to defend ourselves. And yep. That is it. This now we can send over if I remember right, I wanted to get something from Fulgora. Oh yeah, these things. I'm gonna go get these from Fulgora. And while that is flying, we're gonna get started here on Gleba. Let's see, we already got a bunch of spoilage. Let's throw down this and a roboport and put some logistic spots in there. However, this is not powered up, so we got to build one of our solar panel setups to get started. Just like every other planet. I like doing this. I don't know if it's how necessary it is to do. Except I didn't do it on Fulgora because there's like no solar there, but these work at a little bit less efficiency than Novice, so they're not going to get as much power, but it's better than nothing. And it'll get started with some automation things that we want to do. Be just enough to get started. So we throw all this stuff away, turn on my personal logistics so they'll sort out exactly what I don't want and want. And I'm going to equip these personal laser defenses on my grid here. Ooh, we still got a bunch of space. Awesome. So let me add a few more of these. We'll see what we want to get done here. So just trying to clear out some space here. Yeah, that's good. I don't think I need that many refineries. I don't even know if you need refineries here, to be honest. It was kind of just brought it. We wanted to request the Tesla turrets. We're gonna bring 50 of those, I guess. That should be good. And we gotta oops. Yeah. Deleted it by accident. Okay. So first things first, we're going to cancel this research because we don't have any more pink science here. And we're going to look at what we need to do to start unlocking things. I'm going to adjust this too because it looks kind of silly to me. There we go. Do it like this. That's fine. Sure, it's lopsided, but whatever. No. Actually, I'm gonna do it. There you go. Now it's equal. These are all off because the sun is not out. But that's fine. We don't mind. Okay. So this planet relies on a lot of weird things. So we're gonna pick up all the spoilage that they got from clearing the trees. And we are going to go explore a little bit because for the first science to unlock, we have to mine iron stromatolite and copper stromatolite. So we got to find some of that stuff. And I know at least the iron one is found in water. Actually, this might be, yeah, this might be some. So there we go. We mined iron stromatolite. From that, you get these iron bacterias that take 1 minute. And then they turn into iron ore. So it's like the start of like spoilage mechanic things in here. It's like time sensitive. So all the stuff on this planet is time sensitive. Okay, so we got a bunch of iron ore. And then we got to wander around. We unlock the agricultural tower. Which if we look at to build that, we need spoilage, landfill, green chips, and steel. And we also learned how to make nutrients from spoilage. So I'm going to go ahead and turn all of the spoilage in my pocket into nutrients while we wander around here. The next thing, we need copper stromatolite. So we just have to wander around until we find some of that. Oh man, that's a big attack. Why is that? Because we are out of ammo on the belt. That's a problem. Build some laser turrets and then follow this back to see why we did that. I'm sure it was something with the train I messed up. Yep. Same thing that happened over there. That's okay. Put down the laser turrets, that'll last us. That's silly. Oh, here we go. First enemies here. I haven't even found the copper stuff yet. First enemy base. So I'm going to go ahead and attack them because I have this personal laser turret on my back that just auto-targets enemies when I'm within range. Oh, that's a big one though. Okay. What's my power doing? Oh, I'm fine on power. I gotta make sure I don't die here. So there's not a way to heal. Oh, and I destroyed their base, so they're not happy about that. There's not like fish or anything to eat here, so I didn't really think that part through, but it's okay. I think I'll be alright. These things are very weird. Ooh, so weak. Need my health to start recharging. Okay, got that guy. Where's the other one? He's right here. Let's get this one out the way. Okay, they're all dead. Nice. So, clear our first base. It's kind of difficult. So the little thing on my armor is nice, but it is not that good. I could probably put like 1, 2, 3, 4 more and it might help, but if I remember right, the laser turrets aren't that good against these guys. This is the other thing we need. It's jelly nut. So we're going to go ahead and mine some of this. And it's found in these white spots on the purple area. We found jelly nut. Now we learned how to make those jelly nut processing things. I just need to find some copper stromatolite. Here we go. Found it. These little rocks here. So it's just the same thing. It's copper bacteria that turns into copper after a certain amount of time has passed. And we'll just get that so we can start making a few things like repair packs, which I am not making here yet, and whatever else we want to make from it. Okay, but we unlocked the heating tower, which is one of the new buildings, I believe. It is how we get power on this planet, or the best way to get power. I mean, you get some power from solar, but it's not much. Let these guys charge up real quick. I'm going to do, before I head back... Oh, I got pentapod eggs from killing that base, so I have to act quick. Because in 12 minutes, these hatch and turn into little pentapods. These also have an hour before they change, so everything here is like time-based. So like all these things are, it's spoilage, so you have a certain amount of time before it quote-unquote spoils. So you gotta, the hardest thing about this planet is managing the spoilage and figuring all that out. I thought that was something I wanted, but it's not. Oh, it's these right here. Just gonna throw that on the ground right there. We have one open space. It was these. So I got, where did it go? 50 Yumako. And we unlocked the biochamber. So now we have almost everything we need to get started on this planet. A bunch of new stuff we can make. So let's head back to base here and figure out how to get this started. Got a little tiny stone patch right here, so that's good. We'll use that. I am gonna have so much stuff that I don't know if I'll have enough space for. We'll see. Construction robots, let me get some of them onto the network, even though we don't really have power for that many yet. It's all right. Okay. So to unlock the next science, we need 500 nutrients crafted, and it's going to take a really long time to craft that many from 10 spoilage, because we'd have to wait for spoilage, and then we'd have to wait for well, when you have to craft the nutrients, but we'd have to wait for these things to spoil and then craft these, and it's just, that's going to take forever. So we are going to go ahead and make the new, some of the new things. So I'm going to set up chests here that are specifically for the new stuff. So these are the Yumako, the red things, the jelly nuts, the purple things. Put pentapod eggs in there. I just got to keep track of it. But I'll put up some laser turrets just in case I forget about them and they hatch. That way these things can kill those. And then we'll just put spoilage in here. So let me, before I do that, I'm gonna place some concrete down, because we're gonna start the base right here. And I don't know, it'd be nice to have like a little thing of concrete for a base to build on. Okay. Oh yeah, I was also going to do some melting. So we're gonna take all the copper that we get. Where's that at? Copper. We'll say all of it, and smelt that. And this one's gonna take all of the iron ore and smelt that. That'll clear up our chests of junk, at least some of it. So this will get some things going, iron plates and copper. And okay, so the first thing we want to make, because these are going to expire soon, 8 minutes, we want to make some biochambers. So these take 5 green chips each. They take 5 nutrients. They take 1 pentapod egg and 1 landfill. which we have a few landfills that we brought. But if not, I mean, there's a bunch of stone, which we'll probably want to set up some things making landfill here, because I think you need it for a lot of other stuff as well. But let's clear this out, because we're going to need some spoilage to build this. So we have enough. Oh, we don't need spoilage, but we need nutrients. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we get nutrients from spoilage. Make a bunch more of that. And then we need these iron plates. Luckily, we're smelting some iron plates. Then we need 5 chips, which I brought some electromagnetic plants. This might kill our power, but that's okay. So these take iron plates, and then they also take copper cables. And we'll get this all automated eventually, but this is just kind of just a really baseline thing to get started. And here we go. We have a ton of green chips. So using all these plants from the other planets, it helps you out a ton. Helps you out a ton. They're so good. And we'll leave that at like 2 stacks, and I'll request some things. Since we have bots, why not? Request some of the copper here and some of the iron here. Till we have 2 stacks of chips, because we're going to want more chips, I'm sure. Okay. Then all we need is pentapod eggs, which we have some here. So I'm going to craft this biochamber. If we look at this thing, it has a crafting speed of 2, also a base productivity of 50, like all the things in the Space Age DLC. It soaks up pollution, which is cool. I didn't know that. Has 4 module slots, stacks to 20, rocket capacity 20, and it doesn't take power to run. This little pizza sign means it needs fuel or food. So we want to make more biochambers in this biochamber instead of by hand, because we get a bonus productivity. So we're going to request all the things needed to make that, since we have bots. And it takes fuel to run it. Put those pentapod eggs in there. And we kind of just got to wait till this stuff smelts, which it's going to take some time because we have this. You know what? I'm going to get rid of that. We want more of these now. So we need 5 nutrients for each one, and some landfill, which we also have. But it takes nutrients to run, and these things are also spoiling. So if you don't use them quick enough as fuel, they will spoil and turn into spoilage, which you can no longer use as fuel. So that's kind of part of the puzzle on this planet, is figuring out how to see right here, these turn into spoilage. So we can set up something right here, and I'm gonna have to end the video soon because I'm already at 30 minutes. We're gonna take the spoilage out, and we are going to create nutrients from spoilage and then put that back on the network as fuel that this thing will require. So it takes 10 and it makes 1. I don't know how many this takes before it starts using it in the crafting recipe, but we want it to start making these before these hatch. We already got 1. And also, I think it might be better to do it in these, because you get the productivity, but the problem is you need nutrients to run these. We don't really have a lot of nutrients yet. We'll get there and we'll make more, but we don't have a lot yet. So for more spoilage, we can go destroy these plants and stuff. I think if I remember correctly, it's good to use modules in these because they don't create pollution, or they don't take energy, they take nutrients. So when you put speed modules in here, you're not sapping any more power. So yeah, this is going to run a little bit. We're going to try to use all of the pentapod eggs in the next 3 minutes before they hatch and start wreaking havoc on the base. But yeah, it's kind of basically you want to get started and make a bunch of biochambers, and then from there you're using those instead of crafting machines for a lot of stuff, or whatever you can really, because of that productivity bonus. But I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. We will keep it going and expanding the space and progressing down the science tree. We just got to make lots of nutrients to unlock this next one. But we'll do that in the next video. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.